Welcome to NJCA Hot Hoops. Kenya Landers, myself, Dan Olson. We're here for our final episode of the year, the national championship in Casper, Wyoming. And Kenya, we've got a great game for today.
Yes, we do.
Northwest Florida State, um, the Panhandle Conference powerhouse,
Yeah.
and Shelton State, Alabama. Two teams that have found different paths to get here.
Yeah.
Northwest Florida State, a perennial title contender. In fact, this is their third time in a row in the finals. Won the first time, lost last year in overtime to Hutchinson.
And a very controversial call,
On free
might
throws,
add.
correct.
Yeah.
And now here we are again versus Shelton State, Alabama. Their first time in national tournament championship game. It's going to be an exciting game for the championship. It's going to be a dogfight. We're looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, for sure. And last night, I mean, we both teams had very, very competitive games, and they both obviously managed to come out on top since they're here with us tonight. But just to focus on Shelton State for a little bit. I mean, they had a 1 point overtime victory against Dodge City, and this was a game of highs and lows, fast pace, slow pace, up by 20, pull it back to a tie. I mean, anything you could have wanted out of a game, we got it last night.
Game of runs.
Game of runs. Shelton State scored 2 points in the fourth quarter, managed to hang on, managed to get stops at the end of the game, and got to overtime and found a way to get it done. And we know their guard play is off the charts. They have KK, who's just the motor of their team. She had 19 and 6 last night, and just was absolutely relentless for them. And she just did what she always does.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she just controlled the game, got up and down the floor, pressured the basketball. She had an impact on every single part of the game. Then we got Elena Obanasi, who was just incredible last night. Finished with 12 points, 2 for 3 from the 3-point line. And really, she just takes up so much space in the game and so active, gets out on the court, runs well in transition, and it's just such a big contributor for them. And then we can't forget about Lamaria Thomas, Miss Double-Double almost last night. She finished with 11 points, eight rebounds, and just affected so many shots, changed so many shots. And I mean, she was, in my opinion, a huge difference maker last night. So going in tonight, what we know about Shelton State is we know that they are going to play hard. They're going to play hard. They're going to defend. They are going to be a gnat on you the whole game, just continuing to push, continuing to stay in your way and make the game hard for you.
Yeah.
So what do you think about Northwest?
Well, obviously Northwest is battle tested. They had a solid game against Eastern Arizona. They were consistent from the onset of the game. They controlled the tempo throughout the whole game. Eastern Arizona, no stranger to the semifinals as they were here last year.
Right.
Little short. They had a couple of suspensions from their previous game that limited them bench play wise.
Right.
But no doubt, Northwest Florida State made an impact, and they're not looking for any excuses. They're happy to be in the national title game as expected again this season.
100%.
And a lot of that can be attributed to Nevaeh Scott, who I consider has really kind of moved herself to the forefront of the point guard position nationally among all junior college players. She's been dynamic the last two games, had 29, 24 last night, perfect from the free throw line. This player is a point guard that runs the show, is poised, and it kind of is a calming influence for the other players on the team. Her running mate, Makia Chase, the two of them complement each other well. Both of them can bury the shot, and they kind of feed off each other. I would have to say there may not be a better backcourt duo in the country than Northwest Florida State Chase and Scott.
I agree.
Anchored in the middle, you've got Jade Onemi, who's kind of been up and down as she's played throughout the year, but a 6'3", kind of a rim protector, kind of defends in the key. Not much of a face-up threat, but she does the damage in the block, and a capable double-double type of a player, you know. And but then they've got these other options. They've got length. They've got a bouncy, athletic Kyla McBride on the wing that plays a lot taller than she's advertised. Deborah Davenport may be the key to this whole game tonight. Deborah's a rim runner, but she's so active on the glass, a double-double kind of a player, especially off the glass.
Yeah, she had double-double.
And can run, can defend out of area. The depth of Northwest Florida State may be the key to the success of this game tonight for them. So, back at you. What do you think?
Well, today just, watching both teams come in for their shoot around, and just, as a player playing in a national championship game in the NJCAA tournament, just remembering the excitement that you felt and the nervousness that you felt, and the ownership, right?
Yeah.
To do your part for all the teams that came before you.
What a priceless experience.
What a priceless experience for them. And then, being in a position where I've done it as a coach as well, just thinking about everything that you want to make sure that you get right and preparing your team for this moment that you have worked for the entire season. So today for me, just to watch those kids and those coaches prepare, and to watch them just get ready for the moment, of their season. It was very exciting and very just touching, to be able to experience that and stuff. So, we know that today, we're going to have a great game. Yeah. We're going to have two teams that are going to get after it. They're going to leave it all out on the court. They have two coaches. Both coaches are just, in my opinion, top of the line in how they approach the game, how they coach their kids. And, it's going to be a great game. So everybody needs to tune in at 4:00 so that you can have an opportunity to see who will be crowned the champion, 2025 champion of the NJCAA Division I tournament here in Casper, Wyoming. And after the game, we'll have a chance to visit with the national championship coach. So it's going to be a great night. So make sure that you guys you're logged in and you're ready to watch some basketball greats.